Hello, and you are now tuned in to the only universe mode that matters. I'm Christian.
I'm Jesse.
Hell of a show, man.
Yeah, pretty interesting Money in the Bank.
Twists and turns.
Yeah, had good results, had weird ones.
Like all the ones you did.
No.
Every weird result was you.
Oh, that's right. I reversed that Gargano. Yeah, that's true.
Damn
it. I thought you did that for a second.
Let's not waste any time, Jesse. We've been recording for like 5 hours straight between the pre-show, setting up, and doing the... Make sure the video wasn't even off, goddammit. This is how fresh we are. We get our real live reactions. We kicked it off with the John Cena Open Challenge. Who was going to answer the challenge?
Kenny Omega.
Wow.
Great match to start off. John Cena was looking scary, like usual.
I thought it was going to be a squash.
So did I. I got a little shook. He hit an FU, kicked out at resiliency. It's Kenny Omega, for Christ's sake. You had an OMG. You had the 2 FUs kicked out of that. No resiliency, so Kenny Omega showed some heart there. Got some momentum back. Reversed a big, I believe I reversed an FU and got some momentum in favor. Hit you with Kenny Omega's finisher. I can't remember the name of it
One-Winged
right
Angel.
Now.
And then you hit me with the OMG.
And I won.
The power bomb, which if you kick out of that, you usually go into the walls of Jericho. What's the other name for wall? Boston Crab? I think
Boston
so.
Crab, yeah.
The Boston Crab, but I didn't kick out.
No.
And I made the comment. John Cena lost when he was doing open challenges to Kevin Owens from a power bomb.
Mm-hmm.
He lost to Kenny Omega from a power bomb.
Yeah.
Real symbolism there, and the question is, I want to cover what's next for the people in the matches. What's next for John Cena, Jesse? I could imagine what's next for Kenny Omega. From here on, it's, the glitz, the glamour. He's on SmackDown. He gets to dabble with all these new wrestlers he have never gone up against before. But
because there's a lot of matches I would love to see him in. Him and Kurt Angle interests me. Him and Roman. Him and Punk. Him and Seth. Styles. I said Kurt Angle, correct?
Yes.
I have Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro. I have a lot of talent that Kenny Omega I think would mesh with very well. I have Randy Orton, Edge. Come on, man. I got a lot of talent on my roster that Kenny Omega can definitely mesh with and hopefully get some more wins, because if he does, the fact that he beat John Cena in his debut match and started off the season very well, it could put him in the main card scene and have him challenge for that WWE Championship in the future of Season 2. But where this leaves John Cena, I have no clue, because he is older. He was just in Hollywood for WrestleMania. Maybe he takes some time off. Maybe we don't see him for a while, but we will definitely see John Cena once again this season, even if it's for one feud. Maybe if it's for 2 feuds, I'm not sure, but Cena will definitely be seen once again. Maybe not anytime soon. Definitely not for the Elimination Chamber build. Obviously not Evolution. Maybe after Evolution, he comes back with something different, and maybe he gets a few victories, and it puts him right back on track.
Have we officially seen Cena become just a stepping stone?
Honestly, in this late in his career, it's not a bad look for him, because if you beat John Cena, it progresses a guy like Kenny Omega. It progresses a guy like maybe Cesaro, who ended up losing his first match on Friday Night SmackDown. It upgrades those other talents to maybe a bigger star than John Cena was in his prime.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So you never know.
Second match of the day, that's when it got interesting. We had the mixed tag team match.
Good
Candice
match.
LeRae and Johnny Gargano versus Bray Wyatt and Sister Abigail, Dead Morgan, Fiend, Dead Morgan, whatever you want to call them. This was interesting because, one, it was fun. This was a fun match.
Very fun.
It kept getting interesting because the men would not interfere, but like distract the ref or something like that.
Pull the ref off or taunt at the ref and get him distracted.
When it got the most interesting is when Sister Abigail pulled Gargano in the ring and started kind of beating on him a little bit. Fast forward like another 2 minutes, Gargano finally gets up. He's outside the ring. Liv Morgan hits him off. Gargano was just taking it. Sister Abigail then goes outside and attempts to, I think I was getting a Hurricanrana Gargano. Gargano reverses it.
Clothesline.
And clothesline Sister Abigail in the ref's vision.
Yep. Puts Sister Abigail out cold. Candice LeRae out cold in the ring because she was getting beat up during the match as well. Fiend is off in the sunset.
So, in theory, yes, Sister Abigail, the Fireflies won. I don't jack that as a win. I'm not Jesse. I like to play the bad guy, but at the end of the day, I have integrity, unlike this 99-cent person to the left of me. Anyways, Johnny Gargano might have to face suspension because of that. That was never the intention of the match.
That's harsh.
It was never the intention of the match. But Johnny Gargano might have to face suspension because of that. Maybe I'll leave that up to you. Maybe I put a poll in the YouTube community post. But realistically, if that's something I could tolerate on Monday Night Raw, I want to set an example, and I don't know if that's an example I can set. But also, I hate to say it, but did Sister Abigail almost have it coming? Was it self-defense? Yeah. That's the main question I get out of this. All I could say is, and I kept saying it, this is not over. This is the first chapters of what I consider to be an anthology. Mm-hmm. And maybe we see Candice LeRae and Sister Abigail go at it during the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Possibly. If
the brackets line up, we could see that.
Yeah, I would definitely love to see Fiend get his hands on Gargano, because how it started, and what makes the story interesting is because Fiend mentioned a star in Candice LeRae and hit Fiend for saying about his wife. Gargano hit Bray Wyatt's sister, made Fireflies win by disqualification. Now Fiend probably feels some type of way, like, you just knocked out my sister.
Oh yeah, they're gonna definitely go at it.
Yeah.
I don't know if. Let's see how long Johnny Gargano's suspension is. If he is to get suspended, maybe that leads into Hell in a Cell. Mm-hmm. Maybe they see each other within the realms of Elimination Chamber. Mm-hmm. I'm not too sure where it's going to go just yet. But
that's a good idea.
I already know what my Elimination Chamber match is for.
So do I.
You know what? Since you guys are watching now, it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Mm-hmm. For the Intercontinental Championship. You heard me correct. I don't know exactly if you guys know what I'm doing just yet, though. Okay, more to be revealed.
I'll ask you another question off here, though.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
But I think that's all I got for that match, Jesse. Let's go into the Women's Money in the Bank match. This was fun again.
Yeah. Started off great. Sasha Banks hit a spear on, I think, Charlotte Flair.
I think it was Charlotte.
Charlotte had the Money in the Bank briefcase in her hands. Sasha and Charlotte obviously having feuds from NXT to the main roster. Sasha with the beautiful spear took Charlotte down. Sasha looked really good in this match. Paige, who were you? You were Asuka. Asuka ended up winning the whole damn thing. She looked really good. Charlotte, honestly, was there. She kind of looked...
Dakota Kai looked incredible.
Yeah, Dakota had a really good performance.
Who's my other woman? I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Ronda
Rousey. She was fine.
She took the briefcase down to help Asuka, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all that happened for her. But, sucks because I wanted Sasha Banks to win that because I really have a really good storyline if she would have won it. But it doesn't ruin the plans for Sasha Banks' push. Honestly, all of my ladies looked good. So
I was really rooting for either Dakota Kai or Asuka, obviously. Asuka won, and that leads into, what's next for Asuka? You know what, guys? Wait a few minutes, and I guess we'll talk about it.
Yeah, because we saw her later on in this episode. Later on during this pay-per-view.
Before we get into that, we got to talk about the Tag Team Championship match, Jesse. That, once again, 99-cent finish.
I screwed, man. I'm so sorry, guys. I really did not mean to do that. I even apologized to Christian. During the match,
SmackDown sucks.
Rated RKO came out with the fire. Looked like they were going to squash Undisputed Era. Looked like they were going to get those Tag Team Championships back. But Undisputed Era, the champions they kept coming back, put Rated RKO on their heels. Got interesting. Bobby Fish was on the outside. The ref was counting out Randy Orton because him and Kyle O'Reilly were going at it. Ref was distracted. Bobby Fish hit Edge with the title, knocked him out. Then the match went on for a few more minutes, was starting to get good. The punt was hit, RKOs, the spears were hit, everything. Everyone was kicking out Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish. And then Kyle O'Reilly picked up that title, looking to hit Randy Orton with the title. Randy Orton reverses, and it hits the ref. Obviously, Rated RKO wins by disqualification.
I'm surprised the ref... Honestly, I'm surprised, because if you accidentally hit the ref, usually you don't get disqualified.
Yeah. But in a
title match... I thought you might have got away from it, and the ref was down, so he couldn't actually do the disqualification, but it just went off because the game is the game.
Yeah, but in Realm, Undisputed Era keeps their titles, but I will probably have them go against Rated RKO for the last time, either in the next Friday Night SmackDown, if I have room, Definitely before Elimination Chamber, but Undisputed Era will have to defend those titles. And you know what? You said Edge likes ladders, right?
I say you should go Extreme.
I think Extreme rules, and can you make it where they have to, the ladder, the tag titles can be in the air and you have to get a ladder to grab it? Or?
That would just be a TLC match, Jesse.
Okay. So it'll be Extreme Rules, 2-on-2, rated RKO versus Undisputed Era.
The championship can be used then.
Yes.
Championship can be used.
Championship can be used.
Tables can be used.
Adam Cole could come out. Whatever happens, the winner of that match will be the tag team champions, whether it's rated RKO or it's Undisputed Era. That way I don't screw my idea of whoever wins again, and we don't have a bad finish. Like
I got an idea for you. We'll talk about it off there again.
But before Elimination Chamber, Undisputed Era, rated RKO, tag team titles on the line, Extreme Rules match. It will happen before Elimination Chamber, and we will get a real tag team champions going on to the rest of the season.
I was super happy because I knew that the Raw Women's Championship will not end like that, because I knew I was going to be Kyrie, and I knew Jesse would not want to actually use a weapon or anything like that to get a disqualification, because
I had to win the title.
You had to win the title. And I knew he was really driven to win, because I said Kyrie Sane will be up for grabs if she was to lose. She did lose.
Yeah, and now she's not on the board.
Yeah, because this was on pace to be a great freaking match. It was on pace to be a great match. I think the match had to be cut short, and it was cut short because you had no reversals. Not one.
No.
I had 2
at least
elbow drops. 2 elbow drops. And Asuka comes out holding the briefcase, pointing at Kyrie. I was out of my seat. Let's go. WrestleMania rematch. It's happening all over again.
Asuka's theme music hits. We're like, oh no. Literally just won the Money in the Bank briefcase maybe 45 minutes ago.
But what happened? Asuka walks away. I have no reversals. Well, no, I have one reversal.
Yep.
You go for your moonsault, takes out my reversal, and now here I am with no reversals for damn near the remaining of the match.
Yep.
I am in a hole that I'm afraid I cannot dig my way out of, and ultimately, I couldn't.
Yeah. You were hurt pretty significantly as well. You had no resiliency, because Kairi Sane had a resiliency. She's a champion. I hit that moonsault, got up to the top rope very quickly. One of the best moonsaults in the game. She is the Princess of the Sky, and she is the Princess of Monday Night Raw. She is once again your Raw Women's Champion, and she regained what she had for a good amount of Season 1, that Raw Women's Championship. And I think that's the last time we see Kairi Sane and Io have a one-on-one.
It could be.
Yeah.
But I can't count it out just yet, because we have the Queen of the Ring tournament coming up.
That's true.
That would be great momentum for anybody. And I already announced it, and I'll re-announce it. Kairi Sane will be facing Asuka during round 1 in the Queen of the Ring tournament. That's why I'm not giving up Kairi Sane. And
understandable.
At the end of this video, if everything goes well, the bracket will be revealed for the Queen of the Ring tournament, as well as trades. That's not going to happen right at this very moment, but after I shut the cameras off, me and Jesse will talk maybe even a few days after, but I'll edit whatever I got to do into this video, and it'll be at the ending where we do a huge trade, at least I hope, and the Queen of the Ring bracket revealed. Yeah. So stay tuned to the very final minute, please.
I definitely want 3 or 4 women from your roster, and I want all of them, and I will give you, not anyone, but give you some mid-card guys, maybe some internet cruiserweight qualifiers. You never know, but I definitely want all of those women I texted you about the other day. So hopefully we agree to terms, and we have a trade accepted between the red and blue brand. But the interesting storyline between that match was Asuka walked away and kind of screwed her former friend, Kairi Sane, who she went against with at WrestleMania. And there's no friends when it comes to briefcases and championships.
I wonder what could be the logic behind that, though. Why would you not, if you're going to screw somebody, why not just screw Io Shirai?
Maybe she wanted Io Shirai, because she was the one that turned and spit in the face of Asuka. Maybe she wanted
It could be the fact that Kairi Sane was the one who really dominated the triple threat match. It could also be, and this is just me, again, like, this wasn't even planned. I'll open the curtain. Let's act like kayfabe is dead. Before I shout out to my old podcast.
Kayfabe is dead.
Yeah, let's cut the kayfabe behind. I clicked to cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase. I wanted that triple threat match. I wanted that rematch of WrestleMania. That was my plan for this Money in the Bank.
I was all for
That's
it.
why I kept saying, depending on what happens in the Money in the Bank match, that would determine whether that match was Falls Count Anywhere or not.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? The person I wanted to win won. I wanted it to be done for that very reason. I clicked cash in, and they faked me out. They booked me in a corner.
Hit him with the pump fake.
So with that being said, Io Shirai, maybe it was because if Asuka beats Kairi Sane, let's say Kairi Sane won the title. Asuka cashes in. Now she has to face Kairi Sane again because Kairi Sane defended.
Yeah, and anything
if
could
she
happen.
beats Io Shirai did not defend her title.
Nope.
As far as this title run goes. So maybe she's like, you know what? I could leave the past finally behind me and not have to worry about those two women.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that.
The story with Asuka is, I believe, that since Io turned her back on Kairi Sane and Asuka, since they were obviously all friends, and Asuka was partners with both, she wanted to deal with Io Shirai, who is now the new champion, the most because she screwed over both of them. So she wants her hands one-on-one with the Raw Women's Champion in the near future.
It's going to get real damn interesting, man.
Yeah.
It's going to get real damn interesting.
Because with Kairi Sane in that Queen of the Ring tournament too, the history's still there.
It is. It is. So I'm excited to see where I can take it from here on out, guys. Please feel free to drop your ideas below. But for right now, let's talk about the main event. This main event right here.
I'd say match of the night.
Match of the night, yeah. Yeah.
I'd say definitely match of the night.
I would agree.
Shinsuke looked amazing. I really thought he was gonna win.
Shinsuke looked incredible.
Shinsuke.
If you want to be real,
hit that
again,
one move off the top rope.
Let's cut kayfabe, which sometimes I like doing, sometimes I don't. I was kind of rooting for Andrade too.
Low-key, me too.
Obviously, I'm rooting for members of my Raw roster, but I was kind of extra rooting for Andrade, like to the point where if he would have won, I would have been actually super happy because I was stuck between Andrade and Pac because I got two different storylines for them. But with that being said, Andrade had so many moments where it seemed like he was going to grab it. There was even one moment you said that maybe he should be climbing right now, but Drew's getting up. I kind of see where he's coming from. No, he could have had so many chances where he won, and I think he was actually the last one before Punk to grab a notch off that briefcase. And even then, I was like, yeah, let me hit him off. Like, half-hearted. Like, I didn't care. I kind of wanted him to win. But at the end of the day, Dollar Store Jesse threw me out of the ring, didn't even hit me with a move. It was going to be me and him duking it out. Whoever was going to be the best man in that very moment would have had the briefcase, essentially. And Jesse throws me out like a cheapskate. And won the briefcase to CM Punk. Great moments we saw, though. That one move that Shinsuke hit off the top rope to Andrade, I believe, was beautiful. The ladder, I was supposed to put Shinsuke through it, hit him with a black arrow, but I think Drew just fell on it. It was weird. I hit mad black arrows.
Yeah. CM Punk would hit GTS on Shinsuke, Andrade, Seth.
Seth looked good.
Yeah.
Drew looked scary at times. He was clearing house, kept throwing everybody out. It's going to be fun. It is going to be fun, man.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. CM Punk is once again a Money in the Bank briefcase holder. I said he was the favorite. He won. I was him, obviously. And this puts him right back into a main event picture. He could go against Roman Reigns whenever he wants.
It's going to be interesting. CM Punk, what a way to come back.
Yeah.
With a title shot just in the palm of your hands. Jesse said, look me in my eyes and tell me what you see. I do see a chump when I look at Jesse, but when I see CM Punk, I see a threat. I see a veteran. I see one of the best in the world. And it's going to be interesting to see where he goes from here. Yeah.
Because honestly, even if he doesn't win ever again in this universe, in this season, he has that briefcase whenever he wants.
Absolutely.
That's all that matters. So, obviously, I would love CM Punk to keep winning and build up his resume, but he could lose the rest of the season. Doesn't matter. He still has a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity whenever he wants. So, that's all that matters. He can wait until WrestleMania. He can wait whenever. But now, CM Punk waits at home in Chicago with his beautiful wife, AJ Lee, with that Money in the Bank briefcase for the third time.
What's fun is that this pay-per-view, we always don't know what happens. This is always the great pay-per-view to start off because we kind of get a direction of where we can book from.
Exactly. Because now it leads to our next pay-per-view.
Let's talk about it.
Elimination Chamber.
I said Intercontinental Championship will be my Elimination Chamber. There's usually 2 chambers. Do you have an idea of what shows it's going to be?
Yes. If it's able to do it in the game, Rhea Ripley is defending her SmackDown Women's Championship.
Is that a good idea, Jesse?
Yes, it is.
Because this is during a Queen of the Ring tournament.
It's fine.
You don't have enough women for that.
Yes, I do. I already know who's going to be in the match if you want me to announce it right now.
You don't even have enough women at this very moment. There's no way.
Yes, I do.
How are you going to book for Elimination Chamber and a Queen of the Ring?
I'm going to trade for 4 of your women.
If you think that's possible.
I'm trading for all 4 of them. I will give you, not anyone, but I'll give you a good deal for those women. Promise.
The ball is in my court. Let's hope I could be Dame Lillard and bring it to the basket. Whether it's a 3-point shot or driving to the rim. We'll see.
Honestly,
how it goes.
before we wrap it up, if, say, the general manager of Monday Night Raw, Christian, declines that trade and doesn't want to trade those 4 people for the people I offer, let's make it interesting. Roman Reigns is defending that Elimination Chamber against 5 other people. And you never know. It could be CM Punk. It could be Kenny Omega. It could be anybody. But if Christian accepts the trade with those women, Rhea Ripley will defend her title against 5 other women. If he declines, I gotta have a championship on the line, and I'm not gonna do a mid-card championship like I did in Season 1 when Tyler Bate defended his championship, and plus the Intercontinental Championship is already on the line. If he declines a trade, Roman's defending his title. We're gonna make it interesting. It's Elimination Chamber. It's in 10 tons of steel. A title got to be on the line, and that main championship or the SmackDown Women's Championship has to be defended next pay-per-view. That simple.
I don't know what I want from your roster. That's what I'm struggling with. But we will see.
Yeah, we will see. It'll get announced either in this video or next video next time we do a Monday Night Raw or a Friday Night SmackDown. But there will be a trade announced. I do want a few women on his roster. That's honestly the only people I need on my roster. My tag team's good. Mid-card, main card's good. If I get women, it obviously helps my my tag team division as well. I got people for the internet scene. I got a few people for the cruiserweight scene, even though I think Ricochet is probably going to defend that title all year long because how good he is. It's all good. Just give me a few of your women. I'll make things happen. For Queen in the Ring, for Evolution, tag teams, whatever.
So. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know if you got enough people to offer me, but we'll see. We'll see what I'll have you draw something up. I'll talk to my agent about it. I'll get something figured out. We'll get something figured out. Guys, like I said, I would love to do an outro right now, but I'm actually just gonna kick it to myself. Before I do that, just like, comment, share, subscribe. Jesse, what do they do real quick?
Ring the bells, get our new updated videos, and we'll catch you on
the other side of this video. Boom.
It's a great day, Christian.
Why
got out of work.
Why are you stalking me, bro?
Just got out of work. You know, grinding. But I offered Christian a trade today. I'm trading RVD for Trish Stratus, Alita, Naomi, and Ruby Riott. So that got accepted by the general manager of Raw.
Ask me.
Hopefully. Hopefully it goes through.
You try to lowball me. You tried doing it for Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, I thought you would want Shinsuke, but you got RVD, you got Mr. Monday Night, so maybe that could be something really cool for your roster. But with Evolution coming around the corner, I'm taking those 4 ladies off you. So trade accepted. I'll announce it now. RVD, hopefully you see my face. I never did this before. RVD will be at Elimination Chamber fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. And Mr. Monday Night is back on Monday nights. Jesse, you're a fool. I needed the women, bro. There's a spider on your car. Now it's dead. See, you're the face in real life too, bro. Yeah. Now get the hell out of my car. Yeah. But, yep, Evolution coming around the corner. I needed those ladies. I'm going home. I'm tired. The bracket's out now. I'll put it on your screen for you guys. We out.
He's gone. At least I hope so. How you trade 4 women for 1 guy? Best GM in the world. Right here. I win. Again. And again. And again. I'll see you on the other side of the universe.
Come or gon' come, hope I'm ready when she do. All the good that way too young, hope I ain't good enough for you. If I ever get caught up, hope it ain't shit left I could prove. Cause I'm only 21, ain't got shit left I could